Hey everyone, finished watching the next Metallix episode. I'm kind of just burning my way through these last batch of episodes because there's not a whole lot to talk about. This one's kind of interesting though. Experiment in Evil. Dr. Frankenbeans makes a return. He's come to work on something with the monsters. Harabelle is spying because of course she is. She goes to tell Nukas what's going on, and I'm wondering how they even know who Dr. Frankenbeans is. The doctor makes a giant egg and gets kidnapped by Harabelle. Flabber contacts the kids for help. They summon Roboborg, and I think Roboborg has now had more screen time than all of the Astralborgs combined. The bad guys send out Boron, and everyone just stands around watching the robots fight. Dr. Frankenbeans was kidnapped. Shouldn't you go, try and rescue him or something? At the lair, Dr. Frankenbeans' egg begins to hatch. Boron is defeated, and the bad guys return to their lair to see the egg hatch. The Beetleborgs follow and find Dr. Frankenbeans tied up in a coffin for some reason. He tells them the egg hatched and it scared Nukas and the bad guys away. His monster is loose. They find it in the surrounding tunnels, and oddly, it's the same monster that was in Les Fortune's imagination back in the one where Les is trying to convince a comic book publisher to publish his comic about a underground monster laying eggs or something. The doctor tells the kids they can defeat the monster by targeting its main root. They defeat the monster, and the doctor says goodbye to the Hillhurst monsters. This episode's probably one of the best lately, but it's still kinda weak. Dr. Frankenbeans provides a unique opportunity. We can have him make a monster instead of Les Fortunes. He does, but it still winds up a bit underwhelming. Too much time goes to the stupid Roboborg, Boron, and the Mega Spectra powers. I don't care about any of that by this point. I want to see the Hillhurst monsters goofing around with Dr. Frankenbeans, or the bad guys being confused at what to do with him, but all that falls by the wayside in favor of a toy commercial for Bandai. When the kids finally decide to go and rescue Dr. Frankenbeans, there's no one guarding him. The bad guys just retreated. But where did they go? Are they just wandering around, the town or something? The monster the egg hatches into has a voice, but no actor is credited. Not much to say about this one, unfortunately. It's pretty basic. And this is the last appearance of Dr. Frankenbeans. He's I really think they should have used him in the final episode. Maybe he helps the Beetleborgs come up with some final big weapon that defeats the crustaceans for good, and we get an actual ending, instead of what we actually get in a couple of episodes. Oh well. That's it for this one. Hope you enjoyed it.
Sounds good to me.